receivers I've activated. Can't return though. Now, let's find that fuel station.
The fuel station in a metal smeltery. Up! Yeah, don't touch lava or magma. That's more than half my health gone in one shot. Just a handy trick for all you brainlets out there. But thanks to that hack we got, I can heal myself right up and open the door that I couldn't before. This is what I meant about backtracking when I mentioned it in the previous episode. It's not backtracking in the sense that you have to go back through areas that you've already been. It's that you go back to areas you've been and open up new avenues to explore them. You saw it here. We came here first thing in the first level in the last episode. And then we went to the train area at the end of the second mission. We're going to be going back there, and you'll see a lot of that. But enough about that. We got some new mechanics to play with. Now we can transition between 0G and the platforming seamlessly, which opens up like a ton of new kind of combat scenarios for us to play with. But we'll see more of that as the game opens up. Oh gosh. I will say, this level, stop it, this level is probably the first difficult one in the game. You could say this is where the real Rive begins. And just in time, we've got a boss battle, our second of the game. It's a lot of ads. We have to shoot the whale. You know, when his shield comes down, when he sends in his little minions to fight us. It's not too bad right now, especially thanks to our shotgun. But the game likes adding little twists. Little twists right as soon as you think you've gotten comfortable with the scenario. Namely that lava flow, and you know how much damage that does. I don't think that particular lava flow does as much damage as I took before, but still, it's not something you want to deal with. Oh. And unfortunately, it gets rid of all our special attack crates. Oh my gosh. I'm talking too much. Oh yeah. Oh, you see all those points. These are the kinds of areas, because it's spawning enemies endlessly, you can really farm a lot of points here. It's not hard to get a high score in levels like this. But that's not what we're playing right now. I want to show you what this game has to offer. Oh yeah, and don't let that treasure fall in the lava to your left there. It's gone forever.
Hey, another one of these. This guy can come work with me. I, for one, welcome my gun turret overlord.
I do not, but, you know, teach their own, rough shot.
Hey, you can't use that virus. It's strictly prohibited.
What virus?
I saw you getting a virus just now.
You mean that hack?
Yes, that virus. Please don't utilize it.
I have no illusions of privacy on this ship. Let's hack the crap out of those turrets.
Well, I have no illusions of privacy anywhere in my life. I don't know what... Watching this game, you know, from the outside looking in, I wonder what people think of these two and their dialogue. I personally find it really charming. There's a few jokes that are kind of groan-worthy. Like, Roughshot mentioned, what did he do? He referenced the Lonely Island, that band, with, oh god, what's his name? What's his name? From Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Andy Samberg. I'm on a boat! Not a... Not an especially good joke or reference, but hey, they can't all be winners. And hey, we got more of those gravity bubbles now. And now they're incorporating them into our combat scenarios. Along with all these traps, saw blades, electric barriers, you know, everything that we were dealing with in the last episode. And more. Oh, did I not pick one up? Yeah, that's the... Jeez, I'm surprised I didn't grab one of these guys earlier. But yeah, they're really helpful. Doubles your firepower in more ways than just like your main turret, your main gun. But I'll show you that in just a sec. After this deadly platforming I'm going through. Here we go. Yeah, so in addition to our, you know, the turret doubling your main gun, it can also double the firepower on your special attack, which is awesome for the bigger enemies or just big clusters of enemies. I think it decreases the ammo count on the yeah, there it goes, on the turret faster, but it's worth it. Oop, come on, there we go. Yeah, and it just like, I love the hack upgrades. They get given to you. Oh, well, I'll hold off in just a sec.
Traveler, you got all the way to the top. Well, almost. Please don't go higher.
Is there something cool up there?
Anyway, how do you control that tank? Is it Bluetooth controlled or Wi-Fi? A custom protocol?
What? I'm in the damn thing.
Inside? Gosh, that's tiny.
It's a bit cramped, but I got a good deal on it.
Pet friendo.
Yeah, just change the subject. Don't bring up that Rough Shot's very important question. What is up there? Guess we'll never know.
Flat robot.
I already forgot what I was talking about earlier.
I have sweaty palms now. Whoa!
Because we're in a bit of a different set piece right now, and I have to focus on it. Because as you saw, lava is very deadly. Just keep moving. Oh. Yeah, there's a few little set pieces like this throughout the game, and they're particularly deadly and particularly annoying on single credit runs. You know, one-hit kills are... There's something to be concerned about, for sure. But nothing too bad right now.
Let's set sail to some kerosene, hopefully. I have range anxiety at this point.
Is this where people would really fuel up?
Hey, this looks like a fuel station.
I guess so. Uh-oh. Oh. You've just doomed yourself, Rough Shot. Oh god. Well, the both of us, really. Oh god. Yeah, there's a lot going on this fight. This is the first really challenging fight of the game. You got the debris flying from there, which can damage you and will knock you back into the lava. These freaking yellow cabs, the boulders. And the kamikazes, of course. Where are they? Ooh. But the game gives you a break every now and then. Oh god, I fucked up the boulder. That's the other thing, you can... Oh god. You can mess up that speed of the set piece. But we made it through. Phew. Ugh. This place is full of surprises. Of the nice kind, such as that turret hack, and of the nasty kind. Who the hell builds a fuel station inside a metal smeltery? That's what I'm saying! Whatever the case, I technically succeeded at my mission. I found that fuel station, didn't I? Now let's get back to the warp room. Warp room. Golly. Whew. Alright, let's move on.
I should get back to the warp room.
So unlike Mission 1, which obviously ended us up in the main hub of the game with the warp room and the shop, and the second mission, which, you know, looped us back over there, not every mission's gonna put us back in that hub. Which just adds a little bit of unpredictability to the pacing of the game, which goes a long way to making it feel fresh and, well, unpredictable.
Perhaps it's time to introduce myself.
Yeah, who the hell are you?
My name is Daryl Lloyd Lancaster, but you may call me DLL. I am the service-oriented AI module driving this place.
Another AI bot cliche.
I've actually been waiting for someone like you.
You mean impatient and a tad smelly?
He's literally me.
I mean, someone to test my latest toys.
AKA exploding scrap metal?
Don't you think it's well made?
I don't think about it, I just kill it.
You're not very constructive.
Well, at least I have clean teeth.
Yeah, that thing hanging out of Roughshot's mouth is not a cigarette, a joint, or a cigar, or anything. It's a toothbrush, which you can actually purchase in the collector's edition, which I believe is published by Super Rare Games. But yeah, if you want Roughshot's toothbrush, go buy it on eBay. I really like those two's dynamic, and it'll become more clear as we go on, but they're really just analogs for, well, the game developer and the player. I'll let you figure out which is which. But as I was talking about in the last mission, the hacking upgrades I think are really cool. Not only because they add these interesting ways for you to take advantage of the enemies, like these turrets, but because they allow the developer to pace things in an interesting way. It really opens up the combat, like I said. But at the same time, the game does give you a bit of freedom in regards to the shop. It lets you select the upgrades that you want, makes replays feel a bit different every time. But while I was talking about that, we got our new enemy types. Another melee type enemy. But these guys have a weird kind of acceleration to them. They're a bit more unpredictable than the kamikazes, who just run straight for you.
You just met my latest creations. Do you like their serrated edges, slicing into smithereens?
I don't feel it yet.
Would you kindly give them another spoon? I'll run analytics in the meantime.
Let me think about it.
Alright.
Like where that robot's going. I need to sabotage his operations and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because of those enemies' weird kind of movement patterns, they kind of act as like an area denial enemy. You'll see in a moment. But right now, we got another new enemy type. One of the few range types actually in the game. They got a lot of health too, relative to everyone else, who goes down pretty quickly. Oop. Hey. The game wears its influences on its sleeve. Shoot 'em ups, pop culture. You'll see a lot more of it. The game's not shy about, you know, taking influence, because I feel like it's not derivative. Well, it is, but it comes from a place of love. I think you'll see a bit more of that as, you know, our two characters kind of talk a bit more. That analog, or that meta-narrative, whatever you want to call it, of them being an analog for the developer and the player becomes a lot more apparent. Oh. All right. We're almost home.
Feels like I'll really need you, buddy.
Aw. Alright, let's do it right this time.
Flashback. End of flashback.
Heh. Some Star Wars influence as well. I remember reading in an article when this game launched that some of the voice actors seem to have been involved with Star Wars in some capacity. I'm not sure what. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but they definitely make the most of these influences. Gotta be very careful here. Alright. What's fun about these gravity bubbles is you can actually exit them mid-combat and use your very generous jumps to kind of get around certain obstacles. Gotta be careful though. Ooh, another cool thing is you can hack an enemy. It'll still do damage to you, but it won't fire at you. You'll have to touch it. So I can save these guys and have plenty of turrets left over for the rest of the fight, so long as I don't destroy them. Hey, we did it.
Yeah, why don't you put it down there?
Huh, looks like I didn't need these guys.
If I could hack one of these trains, I'd be able to crash the hull and escape.
Well, I think our way forward is clear.
I think I'm close to my goal. Yep, I'm in the warp room again.
Finally. Can you believe it? I got back to where I was before. Did I mention that AI bot running the ship is really starting to bug me? It's time to leave this place behind and go back to my regular route. By the way, I keep thinking about home, but don't tell anyone I said that. Dear Diary. Aw. Alright, let's make use of this shop. We've saved up a lot of money. So let's get that last magnet upgrade.
I'll have space loot for breakfast today.
And we only have enough for one more. Usually I get the health upgrades. But I feel like switching it up this time. I'll get a special weapon. I'll get the Tesla attack.
This attack should be shockingly good.
Oh yeah. Hey,
You can't fight in here. This is the warp room.
That warp is laughable. Its range is a joke.
It was better when it had its power cell.
Oh, glory days.
yeah. Glory days. Long behind it.
I really want to hack a bullet train. Let's see if I can find a way at that train station.